Demi Lovato has become a household name over the years thanks to her powerful voice, raw songwriting, excellent acting chops, and activism efforts for causes like equal rights and vaccine safety. Lovato got her start when she was cast on Barney and Friends at the age of 8, and she helped lead Disney Channel's golden age in the late 2000s alongside stars like Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, and the Jonas Brothers. However, the heart attack singer has subsequently claimed that being a child star harmed her in more ways than one. On an episode of her podcast, 4D with Demi Lovato, the singer discussed what it was like to grow up famous and how fame and money affected her relationship with her family. "I noticed that when I came into the spotlight at a young age and then was the breadwinner, there wasn't a dossier, there wasn't a manual for my parents to read, and it'd say, 'Here's what to do to raise a child star.' They didn't get that," Lovato said. "So when they would try to ground me at 17, I would say, 'I pay the bills.' And I cringe now when I think about that attitude," they added. But when the world is putting you on a pedestal, you kind of think that you could do no wrong. After first experimenting with opioids at the age of 12 after a car accident, Lovato developed an eating disorder during her days as a child star. She also revealed in the documentary Dancing with the Devil that she had been sexually assaulted by a fellow Disney actor who went unpunished. "I'll always look at child stardom, at what I went through, as something traumatic for me," she said in an interview with Spin. "No child should ever be in the limelight. It's too much pressure. There's an absence of childhood that you never get to experience. It makes things confusing because you develop problems from that experience, whether it's addiction or trust issues or financial stress. It follows you into adulthood." She also told Entertainment Weekly, "In your teens, people who aren't in the spotlight are still trying to figure themselves out. They're going to parties. They're making mistakes. And it's like, if you're a 15-year-old and you're making mistakes, it's magnified," she said. "If I were to have kids and they came to me and said, 'Mom, I want to be in the industry,' I would have to say, 'Please wait until you're 18. Give yourself a childhood.'" On March 16, 2023, it was announced that Demi Lovato will be making their directorial debut for a documentary about the trials and tribulations of being a child star. Per Hulu Originals' official statement, the film will deconstruct the highs and lows of growing up in the spotlight through the lens of some of the world's most famous former child stars, including Lovato, and explore how children are propelled to superstardom at a young age and how their rise to fame, fortune, and power affects their futures. "There is no better film or topic for my directorial debut than this story, which is close to home," Demi said in a statement about Child Star. "Our project sheds light on important messages about growing up in the public eye, learning to protect our boundaries, and becoming active advocates of our own destinies. I'm humbled to be able to learn from the individuals who have lived the unique experience of child stardom and share their stories in our film." Demi originally hinted at the existence of Child Star back in August 2022 while appearing on an episode of the Call Her Daddy podcast. During the episode, Demi revealed that she had a project in the works that she'd like to involve a bunch of stars from her Disney Channel heyday. Think Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, the Jonas Brothers, etc. Sitting them down to reflect on how growing up in the spotlight has impacted their lives and careers. According to Hulu, the participants involved with the film are being held under tight wraps for now, but will likely be confirmed closer to the documentary release date. Demi is co-directing the project with Nicola Marsh, and it's being produced by OBB Pictures, Demi's production company, DLG, and Scooter Braun's SB Projects. According to a report by Teen Vogue, the project is slated to exclusively stream on Hulu in 2024.